Somalis are seemingly, they're not everyone's cup of tea. And they've been on the news for the wrong reasons since last year. From Trump saying that there are nuisance in the US and deporting some of them to their country, to South Africa saying that they are planning to overthrow their government. You know, this vigilante group, this group that has been harassing, that has been mobilizing people to harass Africans and to tell Africans to go back home. They were saying that some Somalis were planning to overthrow their government, and they planned a march to the Somali embassy in South Africa. And they told the ambassador that we know what you people are planning to do in South Africa. We have the information, what they've been up to, and you need to tell them that they need to get out of our country. You need to tell them that they need to leave South Africa as soon as possible. To now, Kenyan hotels are saying that they do not want Somalis anywhere near their facility. You know what happened is that this Somali man had gone to a resort here in Kenya, and he was stopped at the security, and the security told him that the management has made it clear that no Somali man or no Somali is allowed near this facility. What happened is that prior to that, there are Somalis that had caused an altercation in the hotel. Pile on me, but I agree with whatever the hotel is saying. I have been a victim of their nuisance. These people, they can be a problem. Back in 2023, I had an altercation with one Somali woman. I will tell you one day what transpired. And this Somali woman called a village to attack me. It actually took the intervention of the security. Later, it became a police case. They were tracked, but the police could not get them. But these people, I know what the hotel is saying, and I'm not trying to profile anyone, but these people can be a nuisance. They can be a problem. Anyway, watch this.
Somalis wasingia hapa.
Kuna wenye waliingia hapa karibu hapa kabisa. Kuna wenye waliingia hapa, mkutano ilikuwa inaendelea, wakaingia mkutano ya serikali ilikuwa inaendelea, wakapiga mapicha, wakapiga kelele, wakakolewa, wakakataa kutoka.
Crazy story. This is Captain, and this is like Naivasha Resort, as you can see me. And I've had the funniest thing in my life as a Kenyan for the first time. I was denied entry to this place because apparently I'm a Somali. They said, the management said Somalis should not step foot in Lake Naivasha Resort.
So
akasema
na sio once.
So serikali imesema Somalia singia hapa.
Serikali.
Management imesema Somalia singia hapa. So I'm wondering why. And the guide was like, I'll be honest with you, some of your people came, they could not listen to the management and stuff like that. So now they're racially profiling all Somalis to now go inside. Yeah, I'm right here. I parked right here. I said I'm not leaving until I meet who's in charge here, and they tell me, they tell that to my face. So, like in Naivasha Resort, if you're Somali and you're planning to come here, apparently you won't be Kenyan enough, because why me, right? So it's a crazy thing, and they don't even hide it. They're like, yeah, we were told Somalis should not go inside. You know, sometimes you make up stories. You say today there's something happening, we're not going to allow you inside. But saying Somalis should not go inside here because management said, that's crazy. So I'm waiting here. I want to hear from them again.
Look, we have to be fair here, and we have to say the truth. Not all Somalis are bad. They are good remnants. There are some that are not, that they are not a nuisance. But one bad apple spoils the barrel. And one perfect example of how one bad apple can spoil the barrel is this Somali man, this top African referee Somali man. He was supposed to participate in the World Cup that is happening in the US, but the Trump administration has said that you cannot come to the US. You cannot enter the US. And they have said that the man is a security threat and he is linked to terrorists. But we both know that is not where the problem lies. That is not the case. The problem lies in his ethnicity. That is where the problem is. Anyway, watch this.
America rejected him, but Somalia welcomed him back like a hero. Referee Omar Abdulkadir Artan arrives back in Mogadishu after being denied entry into the US to officiate at the World Cup and is received with flowers and flags. After global outrage, the Trump administration is saying more about why the 34-year-old was not allowed into the country when he landed in Miami. A Trump administration official claims that derogatory information, including association with suspected members of terror organizations, was discovered, making the traveler ineligible for admission to the United States. That official, who spoke on condition of anonymity, also said this: President Trump's administration will not allow any security threat to enter our country, full stop. Artan told the New York Times that he was questioned for 11 hours in Miami, including about the terror group Al-Shabaab. Another Trump official said he supported the decision to deny Artan entry.
What I can tell you high level is it was for very good reason. I support that decision. I was speaking directly with the Secretary of Homeland Security, and it was for very good reason that ultimately this referee did not get in the country.
Artan was named Male Referee of the Year in 2025 by the Confederation of African Football and would have made history as the first Somali to officiate in the World Cup.
What do you think about this? I'd love to pick your brain on it. I'd love to know what your thoughts are about this. Anyway, my name is Wangari Njuguna, and this has been ADNC. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wangari Njuguna. Also, remember to download our app and sign up today for the latest news right at your fingertips. I'll see you in the next one. Kwaheri!